Okay. Okay. Welcome to the Fox Chat, baby. Welcome to the Fox Chat, baby. Why? Because Foxy tea is your best tea. Use caution when you sit near me. But today we have coffee. Yeah. Yeah, my funds is low right now, so everything I'm only getting necessities only at the moment. I'll be back up in a little bit. But for right now, got my little coffee that I made with my little coffee packs that come in handy. And I got them on sale just so for your girlies, your mommies or whatever. Just so your girlies will know. I got that for 97 cents at like a pack of three for 97 cents at Aldi's. Yes, Aldi's. I love Aldi's, yeah. Okay. So good morning, guys. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hold on, let me see if I can take a sip. This is very hot. Very hot. Okay, it's hot. There's one more. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna put that to the side because I let that cool down a little bit. But I would like to say hugs, 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 kisses, kisses, kisses. Love, 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 and blessings, blessings, blessings to all of you collective. Okay, woo. All right. Let's see. All right. Hope y'all all having a wonderful day. A brand new start to y'all week. Okay. Hope everything's going well. All right. Let's go to space, close to area, and give good energy. Get good energy. Good space. Okay. Give a good reading for today. I hope all of y'all are doing well. Okay, collective. Hope y'all all are doing well. I'm going to use the tarot cards too as well as today as well. Hi. Hi, Papa. Hey, Papa. I thought everybody think that. Everybody thinks that. Everybody thinks that pop off, and it's crazy. Oh no, your name is Pop Off, but I got a song called Pop Out by Foxy T streaming everywhere. Look it up. Um, yes, Sage, yeah. Hey, Zombie. Hi. Hi, Zombie. Hi, Lucas. How you doing, Lucas? How y'all guys doing today? Hope y'all are having a beautiful Monday. This is the only reason why I don't use these cards like that, because they don't maneuver like I need them. I can't grasp them. They so big. And pause. Okay. In my hands. I can't do them like, whew. Take a lot out of me. Okay. Okay. But yes, we're gonna start off with these for these cards and for the other cards, we're going to do 2 rows of them. You know how this go. If you do not know, if you're new here, my name is Foxy T. I'm your good God, sister, spirit, boo. AKA. And if you are not new here, hey boo, how you doing? Like, you know what we do over here. And I appreciate every last one of y'all. Thank you for the subs and the likes and the shares that I have been getting lately. It does help me be a part of your algorithm and be a part of new people. It pushes me out so I could be able to be seen by new people. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So if you have nothing to donate, all you got to do is like, subscribe. That's basically it. Okay, let's get into the reading, guys. Okay, let's see what Spirit guys. Thank you. Okay, first and foremost, Spirit guys, thank you for using me as a vessel for the collective today to get deliver this message that they might need for today. Please only allow love and light to be a part of this message. Anything of negativity or of shadow or darkness that is not for us, can you please remove it in the name of Jesus? I pray. Amen. Amen. Ashe. Okay. Collective spirit guys, what do you want collective to know on this beautiful oh okay, hold on. Monday. Okay. You got the hang one again. The hang one again. And I wrote on the back of this is self-sabotage, but I learned yesterday, like I refreshed myself yesterday, that it's a whole lot more to this one. So you see her, she upside downwards, whatever. Okay, so it says true peace can only come from within. The hanged one has found this inner zen in what seems like an unusual place. She hangs from the tree of life in a comfy sweater and equally comfy sweatpants. Maybe she seems a little odd hanging upside down and perfectly poised, but she's also calm. The hanged one is simply relaxed and at peace. Okay? So you could be like relaxed at peace at this moment. You could be given, even though you might be in a space that seems odd or unusual, you find peace within yourself. It's like inner zen type of peace that you have with yourself right now. And it says finally, it's the calm after the storm. You might have just had some tough battles or obstacles to conquer, but now it's time to relax a bit. Meditate, slow down, nurture your body and soul. You might have to sacrifice something in order to reach this state of Zen, okay? But don't worry, there's no wrong or there's no right or wrong way to do it. It may even feel like your self care routine is a little strange to others, but this process is crucial for you to embrace who you are and to free yourself of others' expectations and demands. So you're really not worrying about nobody at this moment. You finally at a calmness after maybe something tragic maybe had happened. You're in a space of zen, like you're able to sit and meditate right now at this moment if you would like to. Yes, it might not look like what it needs to look like to other people, but you are freeing yourself from other people's expectations. You are secure within yourself. If you want to hang upside down with or from a tree, that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. If you want to sit on your chair or your couch, but you're upside down was reading a book, that's what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? You're doing what's best for you and what brings you calmness and brings you joy, but also allows you to get back to the place that you need to be or you have once was at one time before that storm, the stuff that had happened. Okay? All right, so Yeah, you had some tough battles that you went through recently, but this is the calm part right now. You're no longer really going through those battles as much as you think you are. Okay? Um, you got to stay at peace. You're at peace, okay? You don't care. You're in your comfy clothes. You don't care to be looking all dressed to the nines or whatever like that, unless that's something that that makes you feel good inside. Okay, um, and your self care routine. Yeah, definitely is a little odd to other people, but it's for what's for you. You have to understand self care is what? For yourself, and what makes yourself feel cared for. So you have to understand your self care routine, things that make you feel good, make you feel cared for. It's not going to be attractive or appeasing to others because it's not for them, it's for what? You. Okay. All right, collective. What else you got? Spirit guys, what else you want? Oh, hold on. There's two of them. What else you want the collectors to know? And you have two uh, um, main cards. You have the Hermit. That's the one I seen first. And you have the Empress. You have the Empress. Oh, Temperance. I said Empress. Why did I say Empress? Why did I say Empress? We'll see. We'll see. But Temperance. Temperance and the Hermit. Hey, Angel 101. Hey, boo. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, Angel 101. Okay, well, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, so we're going. Oh, I had placed the Temperance first. No, I synced the Hermit first. So let's, and it was on the Hermit page too. So let's put that where how it goes. Okay, so the Hermit. You gotta remember this is what you have, boo. This is what you have. Okay, you see the Hermit. You studying the card right now. You seeing what's going on. You seeing? Okay. All right. Let's pay attention. All right. It says, through solitude, we can discover new things about ourselves. The Hermit has shrugged off material and superficial concerns and distractions. What? Ain't that what we was just talking about? As far as we're not being glammed up for nobody. We doing what's best for us with this hang one. Yeah. Okay. So, uh, where was I at? I'm sorry. Okay, and okay, yeah, the hermit has shrugged off material and superficial concerns and distractions and has retreated to an inner sanctum. Sa- Sanctum. I feel like I'm saying that wrong and I know the word and I don't like it. But you know what I'm saying. Okay. Um, she's taking a break from the outside world to focus on herself. The glowing star is okay. So we see a little glowing star in her hand. That's what they're talking about. That little glowing star. Okay. So that glowing star is the guiding light of her unconscious mind and a pathway to a breakthrough. The laptop is a support of learned wisdom and knowledge to help her along her journey. It can also be a special skill that helps the hermit cope with being alone. Okay? So you could be isolating yourself right now at this moment, doing some um, reflecting on some new intellect or wisdom that you have acquired. Okay? Okay, it's okay to be alone. Silence and meditation can help you explore your own inner world and lead you to new places. There's so many constant distractions that keep you from focusing on your own self-care. His self-care again. So boo, whatever the heck you're doing is for your own self-care, and I think that you need to tune in on what is like for you at this moment. Care about yourself at this moment. You probably cared about a lot of people, but right now it's time to focus on yourself. It says From social media to job stresses to FOMO, it's time to take a break from it all. A retreat to a place that makes you feel safe with the goal of improving yourself. Don't ignore your own mental well-being, and if you need a teacher, a guide, or a therapist to help you along the way, that's okay. Don't be afraid to be alone. So you could be taking the uh well needed rest and being in solitude away from other people, just so you can get to the caring for yourself at this moment. Okay, so if that means that you have to outsource and get and talk to a therapist or whatever, or you have to make certain decisions or have boundaries and be like, hey, I'd rather not have nobody in my space just for my mental, that is okay. That is what you are probably doing at this moment. At this moment, you not caring about how nobody else feel. If they sitting up there feeling like, oh, he or she acting funny, oh, he or she is doing this or doing that, they're not even whatever. They're not a good friend. They're not a good family member. They're not a good this. They whatever. They ain't check up on me. They this that. You're going on. You're dealing with your own stuff, and you're trying to regenerate your own energy, your own love and light, like, and you can't do that with a lot of different distractions around. And that's what you could be having at this moment, is a lot of people trying to distract you from the main goal. And the main goal, hi Michael Valentine, how are you doing, Michael Valentine? Um, and the main goal is for you to have self care for yourself and show love towards yourself. So instead of you sitting up there just being siphoned from other people and distracted and just taken off of your goal, you could be putting your boundaries up and letting people know at this moment, hey, this is my safe space. This is where I feel the most comfortable. I really don't like people in my energy. I really would like not to be amongst other people's energy at this time, at this moment. And that is okay. Like I said, your self care might not look appeasing to other people. And that may be part of your self care, is to isolate yourself and just be at solitude and be one with yourself. And also, when I say one with yourself, that still doesn't mean that you're not going to talk to your therapist, doing the mental um, managing structures or coping mechanisms that you need in order to help your mental health. No, you're doing those, but you're doing those alone. You're not. Okay, so maybe, I don't know if you heard that, but maybe you could be wanting to get in this space of peace and solitude or whatever like that, and you might have a feeling or someone around, like, just something that's trying to distract you because they can't chill out, because they can't, but that doesn't mean you can't. And at this moment, hi Milo, hi Milo, how you doing, Woo? Like, and at this moment, that don't mean you can't block out the distractions and still remain on your path and focus on yourself, because the the thing of today is self-care for you. You understand? You got to do what's best for you, and you got to, I mean, and it's okay for you to tell somebody, hey baby, like, like, I don't, you know I love you. I might do this for you this one time or whatever the case may be, but this can't be a habit because I don't like people in my space. I deal with people accordingly. I deal with people as needed. And if my energy does not serve me to deal with you, baby, you will not be dealt with. Like, you can be in my space. I can meet you somewhere. We could go, I will hang out with you somewhere, but being in my safe space is a different thing. And I don't know if that's just a Capricorn thing, because that's how I feel. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not putting myself on this reading, but at the same time, I resonate with this a little bit because of the simple fact that I do not like people in my space. I don't have company. Like, I don't invite people over. I don't. I don't. If you're not gonna be a potential partner in life, like, it's no reason, or you don't already live here, like, it's no with I can meet you out there, like, I can come meet you somewhere, but you coming into my space is just a no. Like, I don't know, I like my space to have a certain type of energy, and I don't like a lot of people running in and out of my space. I don't like a lot of different people in my space. Like, I don't like them to disrupt my safe space. I don't like, energies that just doesn't align with mine in my space. You can get out. See, my kids, it's a different story. I got to deal with them. Okay? But if you are not my child, it's no reason for you to be in my space unless I really feel comfortable with you being here. And that's not all the time. That is very rare too. So it's okay to have your boundaries and stick and stay with them, okay? All right? There's nothing wrong with that. You do things how the fuck you do things. That's what you want to do. This is your goddamn house. Don't nobody else pay your bills but you. So they can kiss your butt when it comes to what you want to do for your self care. You hear me? Okay, so again we had temperance, that which represents balance, create balance, burnt out from working too much. Okay, that's what that says right there, but we're gonna go deep into it to kind of like make sure I'm giving you a good synopsis. Okay. Um, Balance is a beautiful thing. Temperance is a radiant angel decked out in rainbows, balancing one foot on land and the other in water as she confidently pours water from cup to cup. Sunflowers are bursting behind her, and the sun is bright, full of joy. Temperance is the perfect alchemist, and she's full of song as she blends things together in harmony. Your life is off kilter, okay? And you need to create some balance. Maybe you're burnt out from working too much, or you've been binge watching. I'm sorry, TV all weekend, and now your house is a mess. So it's now time to put your house in order and start doing things in moderation. You'll find that if you work to balance all the different aspects of your life, everything feels so much easier. Try and face this task with optimism, um, and positivity, and enjoy all the wonderful things in your life equally. So, right now, like I said, you could be you comfy, you do the things that is meant for you to for your self care, for yourself, uh, for your mental. You also are you're isolating yourself to take time for your mental too, and reflect on the wisdom that you have gained. Okay. And you are getting to um, get your house, your space in order, because you could be a little burnt out at the moment, and you got to tackle some things that you need to tackle right now for you, one step at a time, and you're allowing yourself to do so and it's making your life it makes it seem like the task at hand is a little bit easier by you balancing out and doing a little bit of everything that needs to be done in your space. So you could be getting your safe space together too as well. Like I said, I told you, maybe you could be letting people know, hey, it's not okay to keep coming over my house every day. Hey, I need some time. I need some time away. That could be your best friend, whatever the case may be. It's cool. You do not have to be with your best friend every day. Like, I get it. Back then when I was young and I had got my first place when I was 19 and stuff like that, like, it was like a party every day. Or my place was like the hangout place or whatever like that. I have outgrown that. Too many energies, too many things, too many distractions. I'm spending the whole day doing things or talking, gossiping, just doing whatever the heck they want to do, and then forgetting all about who I really am and what I wanted to do. You could be getting your place back in order and getting that space back in order. So those things that you like to do, you want to do, they kind of make you feel better, like organizing your space, organize, getting your, because your stuff could be a little bit in a disarray because you've been distracted so much, or distracted by other people and their things, that you haven't been able to turn around and pay attention to yours. So you could at this moment be getting your space together, organizing your space, getting back to the things that you like to do. All right, or that brings you peace and calmness. Some people don't understand that sometimes your peace and your calmness doesn't include them. I'm sorry, and it has nothing to do with who they are, how much you care about them, how you love them, you like them. It has nothing to do with them. It's the you thing. And if they care about you enough, if they love you enough, if they really give a hell about you and you're mental enough, they will give you that space. Okay? All right, and don't hold it against you. Don't feel no type of way because it's what's meant for you and your self care. Okay? Collective. Spirit guys, what else do you want collective to know on this beautiful Monday? Page of Pentacles. You have Page of Pentacles, collective. And right here, it says, start taking concrete steps towards your dreams. Let's see, more of what the Page of Pentacles has to say for you, collective. Okay. Somebody is a little agitated outside. I'm sorry. They are really agitated. They're not having a good day this morning. But hopefully you are. Okay, so you have the Page of Pentacles, and it says this page is truly dedicated and focused on their goals. Okay, she might be young or inexperienced, but she has the drive and the determination needed to venture forward. Don't disregard this person. They are truly talented and will rise to the occasion when it comes. If the page is you, it's time to focus up and commit to that thing you've been daydreaming about. Start taking concrete steps to bring that magic into your world. Okay? Okay, collective. So, yeah. So, you could be at this time as you isolating yourself, you're taking that self care for you, and you are setting those boundaries and getting your space in order and everything like that. You're in a state of peace. You could also be taking that time to go towards or work on the things that you always been dreaming about. If you've been dreaming about going back to school, if you've been dreaming about um, anything, taking a certain type of venture of some sort, you're taking the steps to go ahead and on and do this right now because you're getting rid of the distractions that have been holding you up and holding you back from doing so. All right, so that's the space that you're in right now, collective. All right, let's clarify a little bit of this with a little bit more, okay. Spirit guides, what else do you want collective to know? And it says death. Death, collective, you got death. And it says the relationship is over, no second chances. Grow and transform. What's dead is dead. So you could be getting rid of this, whatever this distraction is, and allowing that to just go with the wind, like while you do what you're supposed to be doing right now. I'm sorry. I had to take a sip. Okay. So you're in a space of no second chances. Hey, like you're a distraction, sweetheart. Like you really don't bring nothing to me and my path and my self care and my self worth of what I'm doing. You're literally probably taking from me distracting me. Um, and I gotta put a stop to it, and it's done. So you're separating from somebody. You're a whatever this thing is done. That relationship is over. You are no longer being distracted. Your eyes are not clouded by their little head being in the way of your goddamn goals. It's like they're in front of you, and it's like, oh, you can't even see your goals no more because they right in front of you, and it's making you pay attention to them. Like, no, you're they're out the way now. Now you can like, oh crap, I forgot that was over there. I forgot, you know, because they were blocking your blessings. Literally, they were blocking your way, your vision, and with them not in your space or stop no longer being a distraction to you, you're able to go for exactly what you're meant to be or where you were meant to be. Um, you also have the Dragonfly Collective. Dragonfly, and it says lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to the light and heal. Okay, so you could be a lighthearted type of person too, as well, but you could be adapting to your environment. You could be finding out some things that probably allow you to get rid of this distraction, allow yourself to change some things in your life too, as well. Um, but you are ultimately going towards healing yourself. So even though things are coming to the light, right? It's coming to the light for your betterment. It's coming to the light for you to heal in a certain type of way. Or, yeah, it's coming to light so you can heal. So you can get this person out of your space, out of your face. So you can heal and focus on who? You. Because if this person is in your way and you can't even look in the mirror and reflect on what you need to work on. You can't even see yourself. They in your face. They're a distraction. You can't see you. You get what I'm saying? They blocking you. They wanted to be focused on them all that time, and you ain't even really getting to see yourself and getting to see what you need to work on within yourself. Once you get them out the way, then it's like, oh crap, is that a pimple? Is that a bump? They ain't even tell me. And that's the thing. The person that's up there distracting you, keeping you from, paying attention to yourself and what you're doing, not the person who's going to tell you about yourself in order for you to make yourself better too at the same time. So as they're being a goddamn distraction, they're not even being a help. Like, if I'm going to sit up there and distract somebody from this, whatever, from them reflecting on themselves or whatever, I myself is going to be a reflection to them, so they can still see themselves or see these parts of them that need to be uh worked on. If I am in the space of, you know distraction, or in their vision, like in their eyesight, like in their focus on me. If they're focused on me, they're still gonna prosper. Like, it might be a little, it might take a little longer because I might not know or might not see what really needs to be reflected to them. But at the same time, the stuff that I do see, I'm saying something. It is going to be brought to them. And then a lot of times when you bring something to somebody and it needs to be reflected back to them, they might not like it or take it and they might disregard it. Yes, yes. But you also can help by getting out the way so they can see it for themselves. Then that's when you remove yourself. You understand? Okay. But at this time, I think something is coming to the light, and that's why you ended whatever the, well, when you ended whatever this was before, this distraction that was going on. Once you ended that, bow, got rid of that, something came to light. Like, what? Like, the whole time I had a boogie in my nose, the whole time, you get what I'm saying? So they just sat up there and let me go through life like that. They just sat up there and let me, they were part of my downfall. They liked me like that. They liked me not being, not realizing that my wig wasn't on straight. They like the fact that I didn't know that my little lace was lifting up or whatever. I'm using different things, y'all. They like the fact that I had crust in my eyes and they ain't tell me nothing. They were looking at me, allowing other people to look at me too, see my flaws and everything, and not help me in my face and distract me to not get the goddamn stuff out my eye. But at the same time, not allow me to be better. Like who, like, so that person, it was a snake. That person was somebody who just wasn't, that was there to really distract you, because as long as you was focused on them, as long as you was paying attention to them and you weren't paying attention to yourself, and of course they wasn't helping you pay attention to yourself either. um as long as you were doing that, you were staying stagnant, or you were staying looking dumb, stupid. You was just not grasping reality. And that's exactly where they liked you at. They liked you looking crazy, because if that's the case, they would have told you you had something in your eye. If that was the case, they would have told you your wig was lifting up. If that was the case, they would have told you you had a boogie in your nose. They want better for you. If they don't, they ain't gonna say a thing. Then that's how you can tell their true feelings. That was not your people. That was not your person. That was not for you, boo. Spirit guys, what else do you want me to tell Collective on this beautiful Monday? Engagement ring, Collective. Okay, and it says higher commitment. So you're entitled to a higher commitment. Okay, it says eternity, partnership, and union completion. So you are destined. I'm sorry. You might deal with you might be dealing with a karmic situation that was distracting you the whole time and not letting you realize that you were meant and destined for much more, that you deserve much more, that you were meant for higher commitment. You were meant for someone who wants you for eternity. You were meant for someone that's not going to go back and forth, that toxicity um stuff that this person that was in your space being a distraction does. This person that will, if they are in your vision and your vision is on them, your sight is on them, they are sitting up there picking at you, like, and not even really picking, but adjusting your crown. Hold on, it's a little crooked. I gotcha. Yeah, yeah. I know you ain't see it because you know you paying attention to me, but it's good because I got you. This is what's coming. You understand? This is what is real. You're realizing that you deserve, and that's true partnership and true union. And you're going to complete everything that you set out to complete with this union. Okay, with this union, not the one that's dead and over with. Like, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. I'm sorry. But not that one. Spirit guys. What? Oh, that one flew out so badly. Coffee cup. You got coffee cup. And it says meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendship. So this new person you're going to be meeting and talking to, that's going to give you this, okay, they're going to help you savor the moment. They're going to be helping you feel elevated in life. They are going to build a friendship with you first and allow you to just feel that trust, or gain that trust in you that they need. Okay, you have to understand, collective. This person that's coming is going to show you a whole new side of things and how you need to be, and not even how you need to be, but what you deserve. Fuck that. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. You have Three of Wands. Three of Wands. We want to see what Three of Wands is real quick, y'all, because it just say planning on the back of that one. I be trying to put little things, but we're gonna see. Okay, so three of wands. Let's see what three of wands is saying. And it says standing solidly, yes, standing solidly on earth. You've got your wands for support and you're contemplating your plans. You're working hard and getting ready for the future. It's working. You've got a solid strategy. So all you have to do now is to put it in action. So you may have this, like, after you um uh isolated yourself and you did everything that was needed for your self-care and everything like that, you came up with a plan. You came up with a plan. But now it's just time to put it in action. It's time to put that first step in because you got it all planned out. You got it planned out. You got that distraction out the way. No longer in your space, in your face. Okay. You're focused back on what your goals in life and what you're meant to do and everything like that, and that's why you're on your way to what, do the next step and put the plans in action. You got it down packed. You know what you need to do. You know what you want to do. You know that it can work, and you know that it could work, but you got to put it in action. And that's where you at this moment, about the contemplating, you know, the plan, but you ready to put it in action. Okay, that's the space you're in right now. Spirit guys, what else do you want to tell collective? And you have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Dang, I wrote a lot on the back of this one. It says shit happens that cannot make sense and be unfair, or you're at the top and can't believe it. Good luck. Good luck. Understand when goodness comes, badness will follow, vice versa. Ride it out. It won't last forever. Okay, so I mean that's basically what I wrote, but we're gonna get into the which come because I don't mind reading it too. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune, which just says life never stops moving forward. The golden wheel of fortune is all of life. With its many cycles of ups and downs, we see the alchemy of the entire world through the symbol of Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus, each representing fire, water, air, and earth. There is mystery and the unknowable in the letters on the wheel. As we don't always know why things happen the way they do, but the cycle is what it is, whether we're at the radiant top or the abysmal bottom. Shit happens. It can feel like it doesn't make sense, it's unfair, or perhaps you're at the top and you just can't believe it. Good believe yeah, you just don't believe your good luck. And sometimes it's all and sometimes that's all it is, pure dumb luck. It's your task to understand that when goodness comes, badness will inevitably follow, and vice versa. Just ride it out. Nothing lasts forever, the good or the bad. So appreciate everything. Okay, so at this moment, you're realizing, hey, you about to take steps to go towards your path because you know you got the three of wands right here. So you've been contemplating, you planned it out, you got the plan, you're about to head on to where you need to go, right? Okay, but you also have knowledge of realizing that you don't know what's to come. Okay, and at the same time, just like you could be at a high right now, you also know that lows can come to you as well. Okay, but regardless of the fact that you know that the things won't last forever, so if you are at a high right now, you appreciate everything at its moment. Like, yeah, at its moment. So just ride it out. Even if you're at the bottom, ride it out. You get what I'm saying? It's not gonna last forever. Um, life is unfair a lot. So you just being aware of that. Okay, while you're up, a lot of people might be down. So think about it. While you down, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's people that's up. So just understand all you gotta do is stick it out, and that's probably what you're doing right now. You just going rolling with the punches. You going with, you're going for the ride. You taking it one step at a time. You can have everything that you want to have, but you also know that with the good comes the bad. So you're just preparing yourself for whatever might come to as well along the way. Okay. All right, collective. Let's see what else. Spirit guys, what else do you have for collective at this moment? Like and share, guys. Like and share if this resonates in any type of way so far. Okay. Okay. You have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands collective. Um, I know. You're tired of me getting this stuff, but I'd rather read it to you than tell you something wrong. I'd rather. Yeah. Okay. So, and I'm glad I did because I don't have nothing written on the back of this one. The Page of Wands, but it says, the page is always bursting with new ideas, new things to do, new things to learn and study. She wants it all, but doesn't quite yet have the maturity to focus on following through with her fleeting passions. Everything is possible and it's exciting. If the page is you're in an experimental stage. So try everything and follow your whims. Eventually you'll find something that clicks. So at this moment, you know that you know you're destined for greatness some type of way or whatever the case may be, but you just might not know what you're good at this moment for real. You might not even know what path that really resonates with you at this moment, but you know you're good at a lot of versatile things, like a lot of things, a variety of things. So with that being said, you are taking chances and going out there and going with the flow and allowing yourself, like I said, you are going with the flow. So you realizing that you're taking the good with the bad too. So if it works out, it works out. But if it doesn't, it's also teaching you, hey, maybe not this, we're going to go with something else. You know, because it's not like you don't have other skills. It's not like don't have other ventures or other opportunities or whatever like that. So you're taking what your options and your opportunities that you have, um, for what it is, okay, and you're appreciating every last one of them. You're taking advantage of them, but you are experimenting with, is this going to work, is this not going to work, is this going to work, is that not going to work. Instead of just shutting down things, you are taking the time out to go through it to see if it does actually work, okay. Because I'm sorry to say dumb, but the dumb thing would be not to try it out. And that could have been your thing. The only way you would know it's not for you and is unless you try it and you fail. Okay? If you never try, you never know. Spirit guys, what else do you want collectors to know on this beautiful Monday? And you have the Eight of Cups. You have the Eight of Cups collective. Ooh. The Eight of Cups. Let's see. Eight of Cups collective. And this one says new journey on the back of here. I know this is very vague. But but you have the eight. Hold on, the Eight of Cups. Let me get to the Eight of Cups. Because this is, I thought I was at the Eight of Cups and I was in. Oh, here go the cups. Okay, so. Alright, Eight of Cups. Okay, love. No, that's 7. You have 8. Okay, it's tough. But whatever you've been pouring all your love and emotions into, you need to step away. Get away from that distraction. I told you. I told you. I told you. It's just not working out. Mm-mm. It's time to say goodbye and move forward. It might be very difficult. You've invested a lot of your time and energy into this after all. Like, yeah, you probably did. You probably invested a lot into this, okay? But wisdom comes from knowing when something is hopeless, learning from it, and moving on. Because we can stick it out. We can stick it out all we want. Okay. But are we being dumb about the situation? Did I just. Okay, are we being dumb about the situation, or are we actually using our wisdom and saying, hey, this doesn't serve me any longer. Let me move the heck on. Hey, this is not working. I know I invested a lot of time in that and I gotta just suck it the heck up. Uh this is not for me. Go to the next thing. Didn't I just say that? I just go. So if it's not working, it's okay. It's redirection. Rejection is redirection. Sometimes rejection is redirection. All right? And redirection be helping you, okay? And it be serving you. It be putting you on a path that you actually need to be on because you got distracted and knocked off your pivot by that person that didn't even care what way you were headed because they was worried about being your face and worried about you, your vision being all on them. I'm sorry. Spirit guys, what else would you like to tell collective? Okay? And you have passion. You have passion. And it says insane chemistry, sparks, having fun, equal interest, burning desire. So maybe that person you could have had good passion with, you could have been passionate about. Y'all could have had insane chemistry. Sparks might have been, it might have been sparks. Y'all might not, not, y'all know how to have fun with each other. And y'all can have some type of equal interest for real too as well. And you can have a burning desire for each other, but that doesn't mean that you need to be with that, okay? Because you can have all that with someone else that actually serves you. You get what I'm saying? So maybe this is what made it hard for you to step and walk away from it not serving you because y'all had so much passion with each other and you felt comfortable and you can laugh with this person, whatever. But the thing about it is, did you realize that a clown can make you laugh? Does that mean you need to be in a circus? Does that mean you need to follow the circus? No. No, boo. When it comes to your town, buy a ticket. And when it leaves, you go back to what you're doing. You hear me? Like, they don't need to be in our space or in our face or distracting us. No, we can make time for that. Time for the foolery, buffoonery. Okay? Don't let that be a part of your life, and then you just be distracted, and shoot, you might as well be part of the circus too. You have talking collective, talking, and it says interested, awaiting messages, text, calls, emails, talking more. So this person could be trying to talk to you more. Make sure they text you or whatever. Y'all could be talking to each other a little bit more, whatever the case may be. And that's probably part of the distraction too, because a lot of people don't understand that people sometimes do reach out or be like in the midst of talking to you a lot or whatever like that, and that can be a distraction. Okay, because calling, they could be awaiting messages or you could be awaiting messages from them. Y'all could be talking more, but the reasoning for that could be that they are the distraction, and that's how they're able to distract you. Spirit guys, what else? Because you need to be taking time for yourself right now. You got things you gotta do. This one over my shoulder for real. And it says ship. That ship has sailed. That thing flew. I know y'all seen that. It says cutting ties. Moving on. Receive what you need, progression and arriving. You have to cut ties with this person. Yes, y'all, it's passion there. Yes, y'all talking more. So it kind of give you false hope, right? Now, cut them ties, move on. Then that's when you're gonna be able to receive what you want. Progression, you're gonna end up being you gonna end up progressing once you this distraction get out your face. And then you'll be able to arrive where you need to be too, as well. Okay? People, places, and things. All everything. You get what I'm saying? It could be anything. Okay? Well, however your situation resonates with this. However it resonates. Whatever. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay? Spirit guides, what else? And you will be ascending. What? Ascending afterwards. After that ship has sailed, after you got out of there, you will be ascending. And I swear to goodness, if we look back at the my yesterday's message, our yesterday's reading, I could have sworn ship came and ascending came right afterwards too again. Did it not? Did it not? It's telling you 2 days in a row, baby. Hey, let it go. Can't ascend. You can't go up. You can't. Hey, you can't. They hanging on. You get what I'm saying? They in your way. It says learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. So you preparing for this new union in life. Okay, and the new union could be with you and anybody else. It don't even gotta be somebody like romantically. It could be a new union with a partner. It could be a new union with your children, your whatever, your sister, brother, whatever. It just doesn't matter. But whoever it is that's really going to give you that genuine type of love, or that's not, you're not gonna have to question or whatever like that. You're preparing for that. But you gotta get this person that's trying to be in the way of that out your space, out your face. You get what I'm saying? Because this person is going to be making you miserable while you're trying. You can't even see the new thing. You can't even see the new phase in life. You can't even see how you need to ascend because this person is sitting in your face, distracting you. Hey, what are we doing? What with their stuff? With their stuff, they want to be included. They want to be a part. And if you are not included, if they are not a part, then you're a bad person. You're not worried about them. You don't love them. You don't care about them. Nah, 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 nah. No. No. That's not what it is. You have to do what you have to do for you. That person cannot stand in front of you and tell you about your flaws and allow you to be a better person and reflect back to you what you need to be reflected, so they're in your way of your mirror. Get them out the way of your mirror so you can really truly see where you need to go, with the things you need to work on within yourself so you can be a better you. That person don't want you to be a better you, boo. You got to pay attention and realize that they don't. They like you exactly where you at because you're down there with them. If you were to ascend, you wouldn't be on a level to be able for them to be in your face. You ascend. Ascend means go up. You will be up here. Even if they try to jump, they wouldn't be a distraction to you. So they want to keep you down here so they can continue to be a distraction to you. Hello. It's me. Hello. It's me. It's them. They're the distraction. Get them out of there. Okay? Alright, so let's see what sign resonates with this message today. Oh, okay, I'm good on that. I ain't want that many to come out, but I guess it's so. So Sagittarius came out, Gemini came out twice. Gemini came out 3 times. So it's definitely a Gemini. So but Um, or you could be a Gemini. Okay. All right. So we have Aquarius once, Sagittarius twice, Gemini 3 times, Capricorn once, Pisces once, Taurus once, and Aries once. We're gonna add the rest because we don't got certain signs in the gems. I need to get my whole. I don't know where I lost my little gem bag at, but I was at our last place I seen it was at the beach, and I haven't seen it since. I might have left it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to see who else this resonates with, and it's a Leo, Taurus again, Scorpio, and Capricorn again. So you could be a okay. Oh shoot! I didn't see this Virgo over here. My bad. Oh crap! Because normally I do that and I didn't do that. So you have Aquarius, Sagittarius. So you could be a Sagittarius. Yeah. I'm sorry. You could be a Aquarius, Sagittarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, Aries, Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, or you could be dealing with a Aquarius, Sagittarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, Aries, Virgo, Leo, and Scorpio. Or Scorpio, okay, collective. Hey, Tabas Winnie, Taps Winnie. I feel like that. I don't know. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Hi, boo. Um, but yes, please, if this resonated any type of way for you, can you please give me a thumbs up, collective? If I said your sign, please also give me a thumbs up. Or if I said the sign of a person that you're dealing with, that's your distraction, baby, give me a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button so you don't lose me because you don't want to have to sit there and try to find me again. I'm not a big hey, I'm just being real out here. I'm not a big YouTuber, so you gotta understand. As far as me being a part of the algorithm, you have to hit that subscribe button so I can be. You get what I'm saying? And again, for the newbies, for the people that's new here, my name is Foxy T. I'm your good God sis and spirit. You hear me? And hit that subscribe button so you don't lose me. That's what it's there for. So you don't lose me. All right? That's what it's there for. Hit that bell in the corner so you will get a notification the next time I go live so you won't even miss a reading if that's the case. And also, and so you can be part of the chat so I can shout you out like I did Angel 101 and Michael and Milo and Tappa Sweeney. Tappa Sweeney. Okay. Or if you shy, you can still hit that little bell in the corner there and it will give you a notification and you could just watch my videos later, all right? So, but still hit that subscribe button so you do not lose me. I love you guys so much. Hope this resonated in some type of way. And remember, take what resonates, leave what does not. Okay? If it does not fit, boo, don't make it. All right? So, with that being said, y'all stay blessed, never stress. Why? Because you are the best, and I mean it. Yeah.